Hello, everyone, and welcome to Jennifer Hart Connected. I am Jennifer Hart, in case you have not met me yet. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. I'm so happy to have you here. It's nice to meet you. And let me know where you're tuning in from. How did you get here? Do we know each other? And this is the first video that you've ever seen? Or are we just meeting for the first time? Did someone recommend you to check out these interviews? I love doing them. I'm a connector and a soul guide. I love helping people, guiding people along their path of spirituality and personal development and connecting them to the information, people, events, resources, tools, and anything else. Did I say events already? That they might need. And when I say events, I mean through the Connected Soul Network. If you haven't heard about it, it is my network and membership that I created to help me to fulfill my purpose and my mission of helping people to become the best versions of themselves through learning, growing, healing, achieving their goals and their dreams, and overall coming together to raise the consciousness of the planet and bring just more love, peace, and joy to ourselves and to each other. If you haven't yet checked it out, I'd love to invite you to join the Facebook group. This is a free group. We have content that's coming in here with more to come soon. And I'm so excited because I know we're going to have some good stuff coming, additional events that are going to be happening. I can think of at least 3 that I need to get set up with the people in the network, the guides. And so this is free. This is a great place to come and check out what's happening, some of what's happening, right? It's only a small snapshot, but it's where we can be of service to anyone that is wanting to have access to these kind of events and tools to be connected to personal growth, development, spirituality, exploring yourself and the path that you're on. And then we have the network itself. If you go to my website, jenniferhart.com, you can get an all access pass to attend all the events. You can also check out and see what kind of events we have going on. We have a chakra balancing sound bath series that we just had this week. This is pre-recorded, so it's not going to be the week of when you see this. We have coaching calls. We have subconscious work. We have creative things to explore ourselves and our businesses. We have business focus, astrology. There's so many things. Check it out. See if it's a good fit for you. Buy an all access pass and join us. And if you like the vibe and you think it's a good fit for you and you are a guide, meaning you're a practitioner or you are a spiritual business owner that offers business services, then check out the guides membership and get involved. I am calling in more guides. I'm ready to have more guides. I have so many amazing guides in the network already, and there's always room for more. The stronger we get by coming together and having a collaborative and shared mission and purpose. And I'm the one, my purpose and mission is to create this space as a connector for us to all come together. I do also want to mention that we have the Mount Shasta event that'll be happening the summer of 2024. No dates or details yet, but please click to get on the waitlist and you will be notified as soon as we do have some things and information available. It's going to be amazing. It was such a great experience last year. We are definitely going to level up this year and have even more amazing experiences and opportunities available. Guides in the network will be helping out and assisting with putting it on. So you're going to get the live action part of it, and also connecting with people who are in the network, creating a deeper community with each other and support. And I don't know. It was just so fun and awesome to get to be with people in nature in a magical place. The energy truly is. It was my first time going. So we called it an initiation, and that it was. It was like 99 degrees or 100 degrees, which is not unheard of weather, but very rare weather. And that happened to be the weather while we were there. But yes, everybody said, oh my gosh, you have to know about the energy of Mount Shasta. It's so powerful. It's the root chakra of the world. And I knew that it was going to be amazing. And then once I experienced it for myself, I was like, I get it. And it's so beautiful there. It is absolutely stunning. There's so much to see and do. So just wanted to mention that. But let's get to why we are here today. it's to interview somebody who is sharing their gifts with the world. And we are going to talk about the divine gifts. Hold on, I have it written down. I'm like, I don't have it written down. Oh, man. I'm like, I did. Where did it go? I have so many things open. This is real life, people. Here it is. Confidently embracing our divine gifts. See, I knew it was like the perfect topic for what I just said, and I wanted to make sure I said it correctly. So we are here today. Let me take this off. Oh, that's my website. Check it out. And I'm going to introduce you to our guest today. Rachel Cooley is the founder of Divine Guidance with Rachel Cooley, is an angel therapy practitioner, author, certified spiritual counselor, and angelic guidance mentor, certification trainer who has spent the last 24 years inspiring and guiding women to reconnect with their divine guidance and angelic support, to open and receive the blessings that are their divine birthright. She's been sharing the blessings with those of us in my Connected Soul Network for a few months now. And her mission is to help women step into their divine purpose and path, fully resourced to live a miraculous life of fulfillment, living on purpose, sharing their gifts, and allowing their essence to make an amplified divine impact in the world by becoming angelic guidance mentors, able to guide even more people all over the world into their birthright blessings. Love, compassion, healing, empowerment, prosperity, and so much more. Women who join Rachel in this angelic leadership journey each have their unique focus. So true. It may be leading and guiding their families, improving their well-being and health, or improving their experiences and impact in their careers. Others are answering their spiritual calling as healers, light workers, mentors, coaches, and feminine leaders, specifically feeling drawn to amplify their divine impact by partnering with their angelic support team to bring quantum leap and transformation to those they serve as angelic mentors. Rachel has a 9-month angelic guidance mentoring certification training kicking off this November. I'm like, hopefully we can talk about that today if we have enough time, and wanting to make sure feminine leaders rising know that the angels are ready to partner with us to embrace our divine gifts to serve a world that is in need. This is very, very true. Rachel, thank you so much for joining us today. Welcome.
Thank you, Jen. So honored to be here with you today.
Yes, I love it. Every time we connect, it's always great. And there's always new things to share. We are new people. The people watching are new people. Nothing is ever the same. Every minute is a change of something. So
isn't that cool? We're always ever evolving and changing, and the angels support us in all of that. It's so beautiful.
Yes. First, can you tell us how you got into this work? I know I ask you this every time, but I always like to just assume that people watching may not have seen your other videos. So
yes,
even though we've done like a million of these, can you share that with us to start first?
Yes. Thank you so much, Jen. So to start off and how I started my journey, really my mother introduced me to spirituality. My mom was exploring spirituality herself, and she started sharing with me about what she was learning. She started sharing with me about even divine guidance tools that she was learning about, such as a tarot. And she started taking me to spiritual talks, which I really enjoyed. And then they just kept going and going. And we went to many spiritual talks together. And then through that journey of spirituality, I started to notice an angelic theme happening, and that I was getting gifts of angel books. I received my first deck of angel cards soon after I graduated to college. And I resourced those cards. I went to those cards when I was stressed out and worried. And it was in 1998 that I had an experience with the angels that was a huge, major wake-up call experience. And that was, I was driving with my mom in November of 98, actually near Mount Shasta, at a side of Dunsmuir, leaving Ashland, Oregon, where my brother was living, and driving into California on Highway 5, and very mountainous ranges where it was like windy roads, inclines. And all of a sudden I was driving on black ice, and I lost control of the car. And in my sheer panic, I braked. I know you're not supposed to, but I braked in my panic, and I heard an angelic voice in my left ear. And she calmly and firmly said, "Get your foot off the brake." And I was sliding on the road as I'm hearing this voice from my angel. And I briefly thought, what? And then again, calm feeling came over my body and I heard, get your foot off the brake. So I got my foot off the brake and I feel she helped me steer as well because I was 2 lanes over to the left, over to the right without hitting another car. And let's just say my angel saved my life and my mom's life. The time I didn't necessarily think that was an angel, but I soon thereafter found out that it was my angel. When I started my path with the angels, it was like everything was divinely orchestrated. And so then it was in 1999 that I really went on my path with the angels and had all these synchronicities happen and doors open to my first angel mentor. And I started to take classes with her and I got certified back in 1999, 24 years ago, Jen. Can you believe it? Oh, let me hear you. There you are.
I can't believe it. Well, I mute out so there's no echo.
Yes.
But no, I cannot believe that it's already been 24 years. That's crazy and awesome at the same time.
It's so awesome. And I'm so grateful. You know, the angels have helped me so much, Jen, in my life. That is the number one reason why I'm so passionate about supporting. In particular, I specialize in supporting women with the angels. I love doing that because they have brought me so much peace, so much divine guidance, resolution of having fear, stress, and worries, and helping me to have tools with them to release them. That's why I'm so passionate to help other women to learn to do that and to learn how to do that for those who take my mentor path to bring these blessings to those that they serve. It's beautiful.
Yes. It is beautiful. And I love that you specifically work with the angels. So what I want to just take a minute to highlight on is that I feel like we all have these different callings. So I love the angels, but they're not like my primary calling.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
okay.
Like that's yours. And that's why it's so important to, we're going to talk about divine gifts, to be able to find out and confidently, as we are calling it, confidently embrace our divine gifts. But first, you have to figure out what those divine gifts are. So how would you define gifts? Divine gifts. Sorry. That was
divine gifts. Yes. Thank you so much for asking that question, Jen. So I am bringing this from an angelic perspective and also in my experience as a mentor with the angels and repeatedly revealing, the angels have repeatedly revealed to me and the women that I work with that each and every one of us, Jen, that we're all unique and innate sparks of spirit in its beautiful, loving expression. Right. And it is in this foundational divine gift that we bring our gifts to the world and the fullness of our beautiful presence through the fullness of our beautiful presence and the unique wisdom as well. And the medicine that each person, each individual has developed from our beautiful life experiences that can be part of these gifts as well. So it's really powerful. And I'd also like to share with that, Jen, that embodying that beautiful love and medicine, that like angelic medicine within us and bringing it forth in your own unique way is your divine gift. Isn't that powerful? It's so beautiful. And it can come through in so many ways, right? Such as my son, our son, Michael, he's now 17. And I saw that beautiful, unique blessing in him, of course, throughout his life, but I saw it so beautifully as a baby and it's just developed over time. And now he's a confident teen, an amazing musician. It's so beautiful because I feel and know that we grow and we develop this confidence and with our own unique talents, our own unique gifts with the angels supporting us. It's so beautiful and powerful, Jen. I love it.
It is. What would you say that your divine gifts are?
Thank you for asking. I feel that my divine gifts really are aligned with the angelic realm, connecting with this amazing realm, which I want to note for everyone watching that I come from a very non-denominational perspective with my work with the angels, as seeing them as the messengers of God, here to support us no matter what religion or spiritual path we're on. They're here to support all of us to receive the blessings, the light, the guidance, the healing, the protection that is here for us. So it's really powerful. Did I answer that fully? I want to make sure I circle back to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think that I got it. So maybe we back up just a minute because the word divine. Let's define.
Oh, my divine gifts. That's what you're asking about.
Divine. Yeah. No, you answered my question, but
yes.
I was just thinking like everybody calls it different things. So I tend to use the term soul gifts. So would you say like soul and divine mean the same thing? Or like, how would you define divine, just to be clear?
Yeah. So defining divine, that's a really good question because I really feel that they're very similar. So the word divine to me means of the light, of good, of love, of the highest good for all. And I also bring this terminology when I refer to the angels, when I refer to whatever spiritual divine being, ascended master, guide, goddess, animal spirit, whatever you resonate with, like does a divine mean to you, right? Because I feel there's different ways of looking at it. And then also when I talk about divine, I'm talking about tapping into this incredible realm that is here to support us in all areas of our lives, and calling in their support and their help in our lives is essential because we have free will, right? Because they really respect, I feel, God, the angels, the divine, the ascended masters, the guides. They respect our free will choice. So I really believe it's important that we give that permission. And the story that I shared a little bit ago, Jen and everyone, around that driving and it was suddenly I was on black ice. I didn't literally ask for help in that moment, but I received it because I believe that our free will can be overridden if it's like we're in a life-threatening situation. It's not our time. They will step in and intervene. It's really powerful.
But you still had free will to decide if you chose to follow it.
So. Exactly. Because someone else might have been like not even listening to it because it was sheer surrender and trust when I did that.
Yeah. And
because my intuition was to break and it wasn't working. What was that?
I was going to say, well, when you're facing like a scary situation,
it was very scary.
Yeah. It's like your body goes into flight, fight, or freeze.
Exactly. Yeah. Fight, freeze. And I was also in the space of timelessness.
Interesting.
Yeah, because that really, I feel like, is also a calling card of the divine, like timelessness. Like I was getting these downloads and I questioned the guidance initially, but it was like time totally slowed down.
Yeah.
And it was a miracle also that I didn't hit another car because I was lost control of the car. And I really feel that my angel helped me to steer, like I shared earlier, because it was a miracle that I got over without bumping another car. It was a lot of traffic. It was like Thanksgiving weekend.
Wow. And you know what? I ask people all the time, like, oh, have you had any stories with like the other realm? Because I feel like there's a mass awakening happen. And I think that everybody is experiencing stuff, but you know, people like me and you are here to talk about it and share for us so that we can start to normalize these experiences. Because it sounds crazy based off of society and like
society, right? But we know it's not.
We know it's not. And there's so many things that we haven't been able to prove yet, but that doesn't mean that they're not happening, right? And there is a lot of things in technology that is starting to look and try to do these things and compile research about people that have had the same experiences. Like, for example, near-death experiences. They interview all these people and they all, maybe they don't know each other, but they all describe it in the same way. And so,
isn't that amazing?
It really is. Yes, it is. So I want to comment on that. And then if anybody's watching this and you're new to spirituality like I was, and I was hearing all these things and I was like, what the hell is all of this crap? And I went to a Hay House conference, which I know you're familiar with Hay House. They're a publisher and they do other things. And I was just like, this is so weird. And I was like, but it also feels so right. Like religion never really called to me growing up. And so I was just like, this is interesting. And I did not know like about the free will. So basically what free will is, before I move on to my next question, in case someone doesn't know, is that, you know, we are souls up here. We're coming from up here in a different realm or a different plane. And we come down to Earth, which is a 3-dimensional plane. It's the third dimension. And we have a human experience, but we're souls inside and we're connected to this higher power. And we make these plans and we come to school here on Earth to learn things, to experience things, and to grow and evolve our souls. And we have the option of free will that although when we were up here, we said, oh, we want it to be this way and we're going to do this and we have this purpose and these things we want to achieve, right? But then we get down here and we can decide to do different. And so it's very interesting. I just wanted to define that real quick.
No, I'm glad you did. And just to wrap up that last question, Jen, before you go on to the next one, really, the angels, this incredible realm of the divine, right? I just know that they're here to support us in all that we do and to help us to bring our own unique soul gifts, our unique gifts to the world in our own wonderful and unique ways. It's really powerful.
It really
I
is.
love it. And it's part of their purpose to support us in that, right? It's beautiful.
It's the big orchestrated picture, and we're not going to get too far into that, but I always like to just kind of plant some seeds in case people are watching this and they're like, this is all crazy talk, but not really.
It's not crazy talk. If you watch this far, you know you're in the right place.
Oh my gosh. If it's yes. And here's the thing, like there's always people that are waking up all the time for different reasons.
Oh, there are. It's so powerful.
It really is. And I'm starting to watch like Marvel movies and I'm like, that stuff's real. Like it's really happening.
Exactly. There's superpowers, right? There's superpowers. Yeah. It's like, well, you have those superpowers within you, including with your intuitive guidance, which is part of the divine guidance. In my business name here, under my picture here, divine guidance, like tapping. That's one of the things I specialize in also, is helping my clients, in particular women and the women in my programs, to get divine guidance and to learn how they uniquely receive their messages from the divine, from the angels, whatever realm they're working with. Of course, I focus in on specialize in the angels.
Yes.
And it's really powerful.
That leads me to my next question. So you have an upcoming free 4-day Divine Purpose Quantum Leap series to help rising feminine leaders and spiritual explorers, love the wordplay, discover if working with the angels is the next step on their journey. Can you tell me more about it and how people would know if this is the right fit for them?
Thank you, Jen. Yeah. So I know and feel that if you've been drawn to learn more about divine guidance and your angelic partnership for yourself, or to support those you serve in a more powerful way, this could be a call to attend this event. Also, if you're experiencing angel signs, such as finding feathers, seeing numbers, which are also referred to as angel numbers, seeing orbs of light and other beautiful communications from the angelic realm. Like these are different ways that women can know that this is a right fit for them. Or if you're inspired to bring your gifts to the world, that you find yourself holding back or feeling exhausted, stressed out, and you want some more divine support in this world. In particular, you're feeling called to be angels, and this series is for you. And also, if you are afraid to reveal your spiritual gifts, concerned about what others may think, or thinking that they may not understand you. I think a lot of us can resonate with that here in the network, right, Jen? Also, if you're needing a stronger mindset, emotional resilience, and other resources to answer your calling confidently and with strength, or if you are struggling to know your next steps and to make decisions with confidence and certainty, or doubting yourself and not sure that you can trust your intuition, your divine guidance and gifts more fully, then this upcoming series is for you. If you're ready to be clearly divinely guided, to trust in the messages that you're receiving for yourself and your clients, to be fully protected as you live and serve in your beautiful this beautiful world, being who you really are, and feeling capable, fully resourced, confident, and trusting to share your gifts and to take each step with more certainty and with joy. It's pretty exciting. So Jen, here in the network, really, I feel like in this group here, the Connected Soul Network, such as our guides and our aspiring guides, that they may find the series to be very inspiring and helpful, to help them to tap into angelic power and resources and those that are available to help you to thrive in your purpose with more ease and grace, and to amplify your clients' results working with the angels, or as an explorer, because we also have explorers here in the beautiful Connected Soul Network that Jen divinely created and was divinely guided, right, Jen? And the explorers here may find this series helpful. I'm sure you will, right? As you clarify the 3 main ways, and your angelic support team guides you, and they guide us into our highest expression and most empowered states to live a beautiful, miraculous life, co-creating a new earth together. It's so powerful, Jen. I'm super excited about the series.
I know, it sounds amazing. And also thank you specifically for speaking to the explorers and the guides. And if people are familiar, explorers in my network are who I was when I first started my journey. Just anyone that's wanting to do exploration of themselves on a personal level, which will also impact business, finances, health, relationships, etc., and then guide
Yes.
people who have a spiritual business. So
Yes. So
thank you
powerful.
for breaking that down and making it very clear. I really appreciate that. I
Oh,
feel
you're
very
welcome.
special and seen and heard. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I also really wanted to speak to your audience, when I was, getting ready for our interview today. And really, I just love how you have the different levels, right? You have explorers, you have the guides, you have the aspiring guides.
Yeah.
Those are just starting out. I think it's great that you added that in.
Yeah. And I just want to take a minute to talk about Rachel for a second. So Rachel is a guide in my network, an all-in guide. So the highest tier to help lead and mentor in the network and other guides and share herself, her business, and her divine gifts. And she is amazing. She is a supporter. She knows her stuff, prepares for her interviews. So if you are a person that does interviews, Rachel's a great guest to have and to collaborate with. You have a referral partnership also for people that are looking to create referring partners and additional opportunities for income as we come together and share and support each other's business and all receive the gratitude and the blessings from that. So I just want to take a minute to plug you here because I'm just so grateful and appreciative for you and all of the work that you do in the world, not only for your own business, but how you also show up and support me and the network. And that was like the perfect example of it. And when I was watching, so she does a Angelic Blessings in the network Facebook group every month on the third Wednesday, 12 p.m. to 12:30. And I was there live today watching, and it was so powerful. And you're so great at how you share. You're sharing yourself, your businesses, and your offers, but while also giving value and being of service. And I just want to say and just recognize you for how beautifully you can bring it all together. And people should follow you to just watch that aspect of it as well, and I just appreciate you for it. So
thank you so much, Jen. I really appreciate that.
Yeah. Thank you for recognizing your divine gifts and stepping into them. You said you're going on 24 years, and that is why you have the confidence to be able to come here and share in the way that you do, because you've been working at this and you've been doing it for a long time. But let's talk about people that are maybe newer, like aspiring guides. They are waking up, or explorers, they're waking up to their soul gifts, and they might be denying these gifts and not being in full authentic presence or expression and holding back from embracing and sharing the gifts. So can you comment on that and how you might be able to assist them with that?
Absolutely. Thanks so much, Jen. So commenting on that, I'm in particular thinking about Archangel Uriel. In fact, today when I did the blessing series, we were tapping into the blessing of unity. And so working with this archangel, it's Archangel Uriel. He's one of the most powerful archangels. And I'm thinking about him. He's coming to mind now because he helps to illuminate that which is within us and with our inner truth, right? And I feel that can help people that are having that stress and that worry. And also if they're feeling fearful of being really their authentic selves, or sharing their unique spiritual gifts due to being judged in the past or even present, somehow cast out or harmed or rejected. And also we often discover it is from a past life, right, Jen? A lot of us tap into that as well here in the network, and passed down as well. It can be also ancestrally through our DNA and ancestral patterns from a current life experience, a cultural belief, or even any other trauma that needs the blessing and the healing so that they feel safer in being their own authentic selves and in their own beautiful spiritual gifts. So that's so powerful. And it can really be, Jen and everyone, it can be in our mindset or in our heart set, as a new expression, a heart set, and the mindset that others are more important, quote unquote. And as women in particular, we are often default to doing everything for others, right? That happens for a lot of us women. And that makes us feel needed in our hearts, but yet we are sacrificing our own vibrance by overgiving and overdoing. So then we end up valuing that doing over our own being. And sometimes we just don't value our own essence enough to dedicate ourselves to our own beautiful brilliance And sometimes we do not quite make the connection that our gift is our brilliant, vibrant presence. Can we take that in, Jen, right? Our unique, beautiful, brilliant life presence. It's so powerful. So if women notice that they are hesitating to embrace and to share their healing gifts, that is a sign that we are not feeling resourced in our life, not supported to walk our path. So what I want women in particular to know is that, and to inspire them also, is to embrace and to claim and the support, the guidance, and the upliftment, the blessings and the transformation, the healing and the empowerment that really is their divine birthright. We take that in. That is our part of our divine birthright. And that nurtures this beautiful brilliance and inspires us to fully express who we really are in our own unique divine expression. So it's so beautiful and so powerful. And also that supports us to embrace the healing gift of who we are and to share it fully, to make a divine impact in the world that really, Jen, is so distressed. And the feminine presence within us brings these blessings forward, which is so powerful and so beautiful. And I just love it. And also it brings a unique blessing to the world when we express our feminine presence. And the angels are beautiful messengers of the divine and of God, our creator. They are calling many of us to partner with them to bring love and change to this world so that women can learn more about this in my upcoming series that you just talked about a little bit ago, Jen, the upcoming series, which is actually October 9th through 12th. And we'll be having a link there in the comments, right, Jen, so they can join the angels and myself on this beautiful divine purpose quantum leap experience. I'm super excited for it. Yeah.
Me too.
Feeling the blessings. Go ahead.
I was trying to make a banner with the dates and the times. And you were talking, but I wanted to shoot. I should have wrote it down. No,
that's okay. We're going to be in the moment.
Yes. Well, I love that too. But I was getting some stuff when you were talking, and
you were getting downloads.
Well, just like I get questions. Let's start with what's the heart set? Because you said that's a new term. So
the heart set. So we have our mindset for how we perceive the world, how we take in information. Are we focusing on more positively or negatively? And we can shift from negative to positive. And so bringing it also to our heart, listening to the wisdom, Jen, of our own hearts. That's powerful as well, because I feel so often we're so focused on the mind, but our hearts are uniquely intelligent. And also, this is one of the ways that we get divine messages and guidance is from our heart. And also, let's talk about our gut, our feelings, our intuition, right? That's one of the main ways that a lot of us get divine guidance is from our gut feelings, whether it's a yes, I can trust this person, or no, something's not right, or a situation. So yeah. That's how I feel about that.
Thank you. Thank you for
sharing. You're welcome.
And then you were talking a lot about like this divine support that you were going to be offering in the free 4-day series. That's hard.
Yes, I know.
It's like divine. That is so tongue twisted.
I know, divine.
And you don't know until like you go to say the things that this stuff's going to come up. But I want to know specifically, how has this support impacted you and your life? I know you shared some of your story at the beginning, but
I did
more examples about for people who might be blocking those gifts and not stepping into them, or, having fear of them maybe.
Right. Thank you for asking that, Jen. So I've definitely stepped into the blessings that are here with this amazing realm of the angels. And also I've overcome my own really at times debilitating fears, stress and worries and patterns that have really ultimately are of self-protection. And I think a lot of people, especially women, can relate to that on various levels have held me back in sharing my mission. They had before. But that came in from, I did a lot of just self-discovery, really from my ancestral history on my mother's side and my mom's side. That is this part of my family that is Armenian. And that goes back to ancestral history around persecution and the Armenian genocide in the early 1900s. And the angels have really, truly transformed my life and the lives as well of my family, which we're so grateful for. And these spheres of being really fully seen or heard or expressing who I am or who we are, right, as a family, and our values and living these values were passed on. And I remembered so clearly that my grandmother teaching us women in the family, right, that the world, she grew up in a fearful world, a world that was scary. So she taught us that the world wasn't a safe place, and of course for good reason, because it saved the lives of many of our family, but not sadly all of them, from acting on that fear, stress, and worry, right, to get to safety, right? So especially when I started sharing on my divine path, my divine gifts, in particular, when I started working with the angels, and I originally got certified 24 years ago. In fact, this is the month of September, back in 99. And I stepped into my gifts with working with angel therapy and also angel mentoring. And it was so brought in and instilled in me that it was safe. It really, after all, was safe for me to express myself and my beliefs. So of course, right, I had to reach into my own medicine bag and to turn to the divine and to my angels. And they helped me, Jen, and everyone, to transform these deeply rooted fears that allowed my brilliance to emerge, right? Moment by moment, step by step, each action step I took becoming more visible. That as well has been a journey for me, and being more comfortable with it every time that I did it and do it to this day. I'm here with you now. And I was also divinely guided to the amazing, helpful earth angels like you, Jen, that have come to me in my life, that have helped me with my healing, that have helped me also to become more visible, to share my gifts with more people, to bring the blessings that I've received so I can pass them on. So it's really beautiful. And also, to conclude the answer to my question for you, connecting with our and your divine birthright blessings with our beautiful divine angelic partners or divine partners in the beautiful realms of the divine, right? To move beyond the things that hold us back on any level from shining our lights, from our brilliance. The angelic realm is our gift to us from God, I believe, right? And that we are all worthy innately for this beautiful support. And it is your birthright. So we just need to come into our partnership with God and the angels, fulfilling our divine purpose of being who we were created to be. So it's super exciting, Jen. I love it.
Exciting. Thank you for sharing that and your own struggles and experiences and how, you have overcome them. And what I always see the pattern of, and this is not always true, but
yeah, what's that?
A lot is that our experience is what we usually end up helping others with.
Isn't it
makes perfect sense. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
Because we can help them on that journey because we've been on it.
Exactly. And it's not always true. Like some people are like, oh, I just want to do this. And, maybe it was something related to a past life or just a passion or whatever. But
exactly.
That's
exactly.
what
it's so powerful, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes. So thanks for sharing that. Let's wrap up with, we have got a time deadline today. Let's wrap up with tell me more about the event. And you mentioned that the dates were October 9th to the 12th.
9th to the 12th. And that's for my series, a 4-day series, complimentary series called 3 Angelic Keys to Confidently Embrace and Share Your Healing Gifts. So what's going to be happening, Jen, is I'll be gathering with those who are called women that are light workers, emerging healers, rising feminine leaders, spiritual guides, and intuitives to connect us with our divine support team and to share how to tap into the miraculous support of the angels, right? To powerfully use our beautiful 3 angelic keys. So over these powerful 4 days, the women who attend will learn, and I encourage you highly to attend. It's going to be so powerful. Over the 4 days, that women will learn to use these beautiful keys to move beyond fears, worries, and other distresses, to trust their path and gifts, along with making confident personal and business decisions along the way. Also to be fully empowered, protected, and provided for on every level to confidently thrive, sharing your gifts, and also to step forward confidently in their divinely supported path with the angels, and to finally move beyond what's holding them back and to experience the love, the power, the protection, the resources to fulfill their calling with more ease. So Jen will be putting that link in for them, right, to register for the 3 Angelic Keys series.
That is correct. And it is a women-focused event. So
Yes.
We are focusing on the sisterhood. And also, if people cannot attend the event, they can join the Facebook group, right?
They could do that. And also register. I encourage you to register, even if you don't think you can attend live, so you can get the access to the replays. So that's highly encouraged. And really, this is a loving invitation, right, for women to trust their divine guidance. If you're feeling drawn to the angels and you're leaning in, I encourage you to join us and to call in your angelic support team. They're here for us, dear ones. It's powerful.
Thank you for sharing that, because I was going to say, is there a replay available? So I just assumed you'd put it in the Facebook group, but register for the event.
Yes.
Wherever you are watching this, it's in the caption, wherever it is. And then you'll be able to get the replay if you can't join live. But I do find the power personally of joining events live because, one, you're in the actual energy of it in that moment and you get to participate. So if there's like hot seat coaching or you have a question, it's like it's there for you. And I personally need the accountability. So I always go, yeah, I'll watch the replay. And then I don't.
I know, because there's so much out there, right? So really attending live, there's nothing like attending live, and the medicine and the magic and the blessings that come forward from being engaged live together.
Yes.
It's super powerful. Yes. Yes. So we're working out the details. We're definitely going to be on Zoom, and we're working out the details with my angel sister group. If we're going to stream live, we're going to keep the container in Zoom, but also access will be coming that way too. But I'm encouraging everyone who's interested, all the women that are interested, to register.
Perfect. Thank you. And you mentioned, well, I mentioned when I was introducing you about what you have coming up in November. Can you just touch on that very quickly, and we'll plant the seed if anyone is interested.
Thank you for that, Jen. So yes, well, what's coming up in November is we're having the series, and this is going to be a wonderful opportunity to learn more about working with the angels, helping you in all the ways that I just shared. And also I'll be sharing as well, for those that are interested in becoming an angel mentor, I have an angel certification program starting in the month of November. That is your angelic guidance mentor certification program. So that's going to be launching for November, and I'm going to be sharing about that as a part of my series. But of course, the main focus is on those 3 angelic keys to confidently embrace and share your healing gifts, and for me to share also about this opportunity to see if that's a fit for you.
Perfect. And if
you join us,
yes, and if you want to stay connected and see what Rachel has coming. And also Rachel does a lot of things in her Facebook group. It is for women. So join her Facebook group. That'll also be linked in the caption for you as well. You are amazing, Rachel. Thank you so much for you being you and what you do, and all of your contributions, of course, to the network and support to the universe. Like, you are just such a loving and joyful human being. And I am so grateful to know you and to be connected. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Well, thank you as well, Jen, for you being you and for being the light in the world that you are, and for following your divine guidance to create the Connected Soul Network, and for you to just be shining your light so brightly, which is so clear as you're fully on your life purpose as a beautiful connector. And I love it. So beautiful, of spirituality, of all of us who are in part of the network, and everyone who watches your interviews and everything. It's so beautiful. So thank you for stepping up, sister.
Thank you. And thank you to those of you watching for being you and showing up authentically for yourself. There is so much power to that, more than I think people realize.
It's incredible. It really is.
Yeah. And thank you for watching and supporting and being here with us, whether you're live or on the replay. We appreciate you. You are divinely loved and supported. Remember that. And we will sign off with all of this love fest. I love it. And I love you guys. Have an amazing day. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Jen.